Alright, so as you can probably tell, today's video is a little bit later than usual. And the reason for this is quite simple. It is a day before update day, which means that we're bound to get a leak at some point today. And I'm gonna be honest, man, I was just expecting kind of like a small little leak, but we actually have quite a bit to go over. One specifically for tomorrow, and another one that's probably going to change fish as a whole, even though technically speaking it still is fishing, but we'll talk a little bit more in just a second about that. Now, of course, we're going to go ahead and give you guys the full breakdown in case you missed any of the other leak videos that we did earlier on this week, starting with the post that kind of started this entire thing, and a lot of people really didn't take it too serious, which was posted on April 1st, obviously being April Fool's Day. Noah went ahead and posted this image right here, which again, nobody really took too serious because obviously this is an orca with a panda head on it, and it just didn't make any sense to be in the game. Now, the very next day that this was posted, I made a video about it where I also showed you guys 2 additional fish that are going to be a part of this animal update, which is actually 100% real. As I told you guys before, inside of our content creator Discord server, we have a sneaks channel where Noah, as well as myself, constantly post up different leaks for all of our content creators to go ahead and share. I'm going to be fully transparent here. I say constantly, but we do it every so often. That's just mainly because the developers are kind of like always busy. But anyways, that's not relevant to the topic right now. The point is that inside of here, Noah posted 2 other fish. This rabbit crab looking fish, which looks absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like, the panda orca looks crazy, but this looks even crazier. And then finally we have the goldfish capybara. Keep in mind, both of these were also posted on April 1st, so again, even the content creators weren't really taking this too serious, and they thought it was just an April Fool's. Now, another thing that did also happen on April 1st by a completely separate developer, being Spax, was the possibility of seeing fish in the game that have your friend's face on them. This one is sort of like a questionable thing. It could have potentially just been an April Fool's thing, but if you notice here, he says, if we were to add a fish that had your friend's face, what's better, 1 or 2? Where underneath it mentions their skin color would be copied onto the fish's body too. So basically, you would have one on the left-hand side, which does have the head of the player attached to it, or the right side where it just sort of puts like the cosmetic, maybe like hair or hat that your actual friend has on just a regular fish model. Now, obviously, the first one was the one that won, where it includes the head. But this one, I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea if it's legit or not. The only reason that I knew the animal one was legit is because I actually had a conversation with Noah where he basically told me that, yes, it was actually 100% legit. But now we fast forward into the leak that was literally posted a couple of minutes from the time that I'm recording this video, where Noah said inside of the leaks channel, Octophant OP, where this image right here is shown. At the very top, it says unfishable, bubble health 4 out of 25. Inside of the bubble, you can very, very clearly see that there is an octopus elephant mutated combination looking thing. I don't know what to even call that thing. I guess an octophant. Maybe. But what's interesting is the fact that it isn't fishable in its current state. So apparently you need to do something a total of 25 times in order for the bubble to actually pop, where you can then go ahead and fish what's inside of the bubble. My guess is that you probably have to fish like 25 different fish or something like that. Can't really potentially think of anything else other than something as simple as just fishing, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Overall though, this is a really interesting sort of update that's planned. It's kind of like random and out of the blue. Having animals mixed in with fish seems a little bit weird. By the way, those of you that were commenting on my last video saying that fish are animals, that isn't what I meant, and technically fish are fish. Animals are animals. Yes, fish are considered animals, specifically aquatic vertebrate animals, meaning they have a... That's not important, chat, okay? It's not important. The point is that land animals are being combined with fish, and I just have no idea what's going to be the backstory here. Now, of course, there is going to be those keyboard warriors that are going to be in the comment section like,
oh, bro, oh my god, fish is so over, man. Like, I can't believe that they're doing this, bro. Oh, it's so dead.
And then there's going to be us that we just don't really care. We just want to fish things. Either or, there really is no wrong opinion here. You know, some people can hate it, some people can love it. It is what it is. The point is that it's coming, and the unfortunate reality is that nor I or you could do anything about it. But now, let's talk about the next thing, which is what I was mentioning at the start of the video could potentially change a lot. So a few minutes before the leak was posted, Noah made this announcement inside of the sub-announcement in the official Fish Discord. It says, would you guys be open to a new spear type fishing, which would require you guys guys to aim your spear at fish. It'd be a unique type of fishing. Now, again, this is another one of those things like what I was just talking about. Obviously, there is a divided opinion here throughout the community. We have some people that want to see that, and then we have some people that are just going to lose their mind in the comment section and cry about the fact that fish is no longer the same. Point is that 7,133 people voted for yes, myself included. This was the part that was kind of interesting to me because the way that I envisioned it in my head was a spear that would basically have the same sort of mini game as when you're using a fishing rod. But no, that isn't actually one of our leading options right now, because technically it is an option here, but it isn't the leading one. If you notice, a couple minutes later, he posted up a poll that says we're looking to do spear-based fishing for our newest area. Keep in mind, this is very likely talking about this update specifically being the one on April 26th, which is usually the one that introduces a new area, not exactly talking about this weekend or the next weekend, or even this weekend being April 19th that we're going to be seeing an egg hunt. But as I was saying, the very top option right now that has 2,200 votes says aim your spear at physical fish to catch them. This would be kind of crazy and probably an absolute nightmare for mobile and console players. It sounds literally terrible. But did I vote for it? You best believe I did. The second option here was aim your spear and reel in with a minigame. Very, very similar to how the fishing rods are and kind of what I expected, to be honest. And then you have the 393 party poopers that said, I don't like either. So yeah, that's them. I don't know, man. This could be honestly really, really cool, or it could be an absolute nightmare. That also could be the case. I'm going to be honest, man. There was a post that I came across in the suggestions channel over in the Discord a while back. I want to say literally sometime in like December, where I've pretty much been in love with this post ever since, and I've sort of even shared it with some of the devs, just in hopes and praying that someone would bring up the idea while they're discussing behind the scenes, but it's never actually been mentioned anywhere, nor has anyone ever tried to approach me or the person that originally made this thing, which is absolutely incredible. Let me show you guys really quick what it is. So this is the post that I saw, which I'm assuming was created by this Mucho person here. So shout out to you, man. I wish I had more information on who originally posted this so I could give you their exact name. But like I said, it's been months and I've sort of been holding on to this just because I really want to see this added to the game, even though it's technically just another form of fishing. Now with the whole entire talks of adding spear fishing, this sort of just sparked into my mind again. But basically, as you could tell, it's a bow and it works the exact same way as a fishing rod. It just sort of adds like a new little element, I guess, or just new fishing style to chase after. In the event that they did go ahead and add physical fish floating in the water that you'd be able to shoot with a spear, then why not also add bows so we can do that as well? To my knowledge, bow fishing is a legitimate thing that people do in real life. Obviously, this one in particular has the beautiful blade ball touch to it. That was sarcasm. Just want to point that out. That was sarcasm. I don't know, man. I think this is one of those situations where I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. My channel has pretty much now turned into where the comment section just sort of vents and blames me for everything that's going on, which is interesting. I'm not a developer, so I don't really know how it's my fault, but apparently because I do videos talking about it and because I am an admin, it is now my fault. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Either way, as per usual, we will be live here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern time. So that way we are prepared for 8 a.m. Eastern time when that update drops. And of course, as per usual, I will try my very best to have a full guide video ready for you guys. So that way, as soon as you log in, you are good to go. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video and you found it informative, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We cover fish daily here. As per my quick little sellout moment that I always leave for the end, make sure that if you are buying Robux or Roblox Premium, you use StarCode Carbon. That forces Roblox to pay me in cold hard cash, and your boy likes it when Roblox pays them. With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow morning during the stream. Like always, I will see you in the next one. Take care.